Hello everybody, it's Friday. Woo! You know what time it is. It's T-Fal time! Yes, I have my T-Fal out, and today I went and bought 8-ounce jars because today I will be canning celery. I'm so excited about this, y'all. How many out there are just like me when you need celery and you think about it and you're like, I got some celery in the refrigerator. You check it and it's like, it's barely there. So I am excited about canning this celery. I don't know how many of these small jars, 8-ounce jars, I will be able to get out of this stock. I actually bought 2, but I'm not gonna go celery crazy. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut up this celery and I'm gonna wash it. I'm gonna put it in a large bowl with some cold water, and I'm going to put some vinegar inside of that water to make sure that it's good and clean thoroughly. Meanwhile, I've already sterilized my new ball jars. And guess what? I have them warming up in my Emerald Lagasse. They're staying hot in there. So I'm learning, y'all. Come on this journey with me. Let's get started with washing the celery. I just took a look at myself. I look just like my mom. Oh my God, I'm looking more and more like her every day. So I broke down the celery. As you can see, it is dirty. I'm gonna keep the leaves and everything on my jarring of celery. Before I clean, I'm gonna cut the bottom of these celeries, because of course you wouldn't even use that if you were making a meal with that. You would cut the bottom of that off. And guess what you would use it for? You throw it in your stock. You clean it and you throw it in your stock. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna clean these and I'm going to save them for stock. Put our celery in and let's get to washing. Meanwhile, I'm gonna pull my hair up so that it won't be in my face. It won't stop me from all this greatness of canning celery. We're back. I got all my celery chopped up. Here it is. I'm gonna add it in batches so that it doesn't overwhelm me. So these are the pieces that I chopped them. As you can see, not really thin, not too thick. And let's add a batch. We're just gonna do 2 minutes. I got my timer set. We got the celery in here. When my buzzer goes off, we're gonna put it into my bowl right here, and we'll put our next batch in. Our timer is about to go off. Let's start scooping out celery. See, it's still nice, bright, and green. And I'm glad I decided to do just small batches at a time, because this would have been way out of my control. Next batch going in. I think I'm gonna put this last batch, all of it in. I love these little flexi cutting boards because guess what? Everybody's added to the party. Back. We got our second batch of celery out, ready to go. Now we are going to start filling this nice, bright, beautiful celery into our 8-ounce sterilized, clean, sterilized jars. I'm gonna leave an inch head space. And you know, typically, because I'm a city girl in canning, I don't like to bring out my big baby without doing a dual process of canning. But I could not find something else that took 35 minutes to can that I had on hand. So guess what? We're just canning this celery in my T-Fal. I'm thinking about getting me one of those little small All-Americans. But the more I think about it, I'm just like, that's crazy money spending. I can just use this Emerald Lagasse because it's just right for my climate, my elevation. You know I'm a straight from the pot girl. No sense in messing up anything else. And when you're hot packing, you want to use a hot jar because you don't want to run the risk of your jars cracking because they weren't hot and you're adding this hot liquid. Debubbler. You don't even want to know what's over on that side over there. I do too much, y'all. I got some beef ribs over there that I'm about to put on the smoker. What else do I have over there? Tomatoes that I'm gonna can. This canning thing. I love fresh vegetables and I love being able to maintain my salt level on my food. No need to do a vinegar wipe because it's nothing but water, not even adding salt. Lid. Ring. Finger tight. I have my canner loaded. Let's put our lid on. Lining up our arrows, and remember, always make sure to check your lid, your gauges, everything before you use your cooker, your pressure canner. Got my arrows lined up, twist my baby and lock her in. We're gonna process these celeries for 35 minutes. Let's crank our heat up. Remember, start on steam. Once we get a steady stream, 10 minutes, steady stream, start the timer for 10 minutes. Once that is 10 minutes has expired, we will turn on gauge 2 for my elevation. It's time to get the celery out. Oh my gosh, I got a big halo in the back. That sun is really shining through. I got some beef ribs out there on my grill smoking right now. Yummy. Let's open my baby up. Oh, still looking nice and green. Bubbly. This is gonna come in handy when I need celery. Thank you for joining me on my canning journey. Happy canning.